Good morning, girls. How are you today? So we're going to start with our lesson in grammar. So yesterday we discussed about adverbs and today we will continue our lesson. So before we start, we need to learn the different objectives that we have for today. First is we need to identify and classify different types of adverbs such as manner, time, place, frequency in sentences. And the second one is we need to demonstrate understanding of adverb usage by constructing sentences with appropriate adverbs to modify verbs and adjectives. So, what is an adverb? An adverb is a word that modifies or describes a verb, adjective, or another adverb by providing information about how, when, where, or to what extent an action is performed or an attribute is described. So adverbs are usually formed by adding ly to the end of an adverb. Example, we have quick, it becomes quickly. So although there are there are other adverbs that don't have this ending, it doesn't mean that all adverbs end like this. So most adverbs usually end with ly. So example that we have is Olivia walked quickly. So our adverbs in this example is very good. It's quickly. So it comes from the root word quick. So our verb is quick. So this adverbs define or modifies, it modifies a verb or an adjective. A verb. Very good. Let's go on to the next one. So adverbs have many different uses. First, it can be used to modify verbs. Second, it can be used to modify adjectives, and it can also be used to modify another adverbs. So, for example, let's go to the first one. Adverbs add detail to actions, enhancing verbs. So, for example, she sings beautifully. So, beautifully describes how she sings. Therefore, our adverb is beautifully. It describes or it modifies the verb beautiful. It modifies the verb sing. So, for example, we're going to say, how good does she sing? So, we're going to say beautifully. So, beautifully there is considered as our adverb. The second one, modifying adjectives. For example, it's extremely hot weather. Extremely intensifies hot. So hot means it's hot. But with using the word extremely, it can give us an idea how intense it is. Like, it's very hot. Like, how hot is it? Extremely hot. So, therefore, the word extremely is an adverb that we use to modify the adjective hot. Next one, adverbs modifying other adverbs. So we can add more detail to sentences for clarity and precision. So we have here the different types of adverbs. The first one, the type of adverb is adverb of manner. So an adverb of manner describes how an action is performed or how something happens. So in most cases, adverbs of manner occur after the main verb. So when we see an adverb that is after the verb, it is usually an adverb of manner. So for example, here we have Anna laughed loudly. So first, we need to identify where is our verb. Laughed. Good job. Our verb is laughed. What modifies the word laughed? Loudly. Correct. So loudly is our adverb. It is a type of adverb. Yes, correct. It's an adverb of manner. The second one we have Adverbs of time. For example, we have yesterday, we have today, tomorrow. This type of adverbs describe when something happens. So they're typically placed at the end of a sentence. So typically, they shows time or they indicate time. Example, I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is our adverb. And what type of adverb? Adverb of time. Good job. Next one. We also have adverb of place. So literally it provides information about the location of an action. So for example, it can be a position, distance, or a direction. So adverb of place typically occur after the main verb of a sentence. So for example, the example that we have here, hey, come here. Come is our verb and the adverb is here, which indicates position here. So now let's continue to adverb of frequency. An adverb of frequency describes how often an action happens. So there are 6 main adverbs of frequency that we use in English. So what are these? Always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, and never. Example, Olivia usually exercises. So the word usually indicates how often Olivia exercises. So we have the word usually, which is our adverb of frequency. Good job. Next one. So, in general, adverbs should be placed as close as possible to the words that they are intended to modify. So, putting the adverb in the wrong spot can produce an awkward sentence, or most of the time it confuses the people who listen to the sentence. So, putting the adverb in the wrong spot can produce an awkward sentence at best and completely change the meaning at worst. So, consider the difference in meaning between the following two sentences. So, we have here 2 examples in which adverbs are placed in different position, and let me ask you later, what did you observe from these 2 sentences? I almost dropped all the papers. And the second one we have, I dropped almost all the papers. Do they have the same meaning? Definitely no, right? So the only difference that they have is the placement of adverbs in each sentence. I almost dropped. So meaning I didn't drop it. It's just almost. But when we say I dropped almost all of the papers, now almost defines the paper, not the drop. But in the first sentence, it defines the verb drop. You see the difference? Okay, so we have here examples. Anna coughed loudly to attract Olivia's attention. Please circle the adverb. Good job. So, do you agree? The answer is loudly correct. So, now I want you to do it by your own on your table. Please write down each sentence. Identify the adverb in each sentence. I will give you 3 minutes for this example. And we're going to check if your answers are correct.